Porsche are in Assetto Corsa, ladies and gentlemen. They are in Assetto Corsa, not Forza and Need for Speed. Assetto Corsa. As said before, and I keep telling people, the license between this exclusive license between EA and Porsche, I don't know if it's dwindling or if it's ended, but we've already seen here, because throughout the years, EA has been, Turn 10 has been negotiating like license deals with EA and Porsche, just have some to limit their exclusivity, or just I don't know, some sort of time frame or something like that, so that Forza can get their hands on Porsche for their racing games, because I mean, after Forza 2, they pretty much stopped adding Porsches altogether because of EA's exclusive license to Porsche now. So now that EA's Porsche license is either ended or is decreasing in power or something like that, now other racing games can get their hands on Porsche, and the second racing game this year, instead of Forza 6, is Assetto Corsa, and might I say that it did each and every Porsche that they've released today brilliantly. I've never seen anything such detail like it, except for maybe Drive Club, but the Drive Club don't have Porsches. So this Porsche pack brings along about 6 or 7 lovely Porsches for you to race in. Well, I'll drive 5 of them, because we all love mainstream cars. So the 911 Carrera S, 918 Spider, then the 718 Cayman S, and the GT4 Club Sport I will drive. Also, what you're seeing here is the all-new 550 horsepower Porsche Panamera Turbo with its transformer-like rear wing. Now, that comes to the game free of charge, so if you haven't updated Assetto Corsa yet on your PC, it's going to come for PS4 and Xbox One, I think later next month. But if you haven't updated on your PC, do it now. You get this car free of charge, and it's pretty much a good car to get free of charge because it's one of the fastest sedans in the world. Well, it was until the Alfa Romeo abated along on the Nürburgring. Ha! Italia! Anyway, the Panamera Turbo. We've all been critical of how the Panamera looks. This new Panamera looks very, very good. It looks a lot refreshing. Not the best, but it definitely looks good. And to be honest, I like to actually buy one, which is strange because I never liked the Panamera anyway. But this one looks good anyway. So Porsche are in Assetto Corsa. I've got 5 now. They're gonna add more Porsche along the line. This is actually volume 1 of 3. They've got another volume coming out next month with the GT3 RS, which I drove earlier on this year or last year. That was modded, but they have the legit GT3 RS that has been officially tuned and rendered by Kunos Simulazioni for us to enjoy. And then they have another one which will feature the 911R and the production GT4. But yeah, Porsche are Assetto Corsa. My mind is still boggled.